No, she's definitely going to get it at some point. She's just between classes. Yeah, so actually, so much so, like, she doesn't even take our language arts class. She goes over, there's a class over with Perry, that, yeah, but we now just say EL, English Learners.
What's ES?
Yeah, but it's not, a lot of them, it's like a third language, or like a fourth, because they're way more cultured than we are. So ESL was an inappropriate name, not inappropriate, but it wasn't accurate.
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't like a curse word.
Yeah, right, like, oh, that's inappropriate. It just wasn't appropriate for what we were actually saying.
It wasn't accurate.
They're just English learners. Alright, so my game. Because we're such a small class, it's going to require all of you playing.
Oh, silly goose.
And here's why. We're going to play rock, paper, scissors, but not your average old rock, paper, scissors. We're going to play three-way rock, paper, scissors to analyze some probability. So, if you would like to claim dibs on a letter of a player, I will let you, but I cannot guarantee that you'll have it the entire class, because we might then switch depending on how people feel. So, here's how it's going to work. We are going to play rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You say shoot, you throw on shoot, you do not throw on scissors, you do not throw on some made-up fifth count. It is rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Unlike the holy hand grenade, where the number of the counting is 3, and 3 shall be the number of the counting. Sorry, this took me so long to actually do it. I translated stuff to Portuguese for you, but you gotta let me know if it makes sense, because I don't know if this makes sense when you read it, but hopefully that will help. This is the rest of chapter 2, translated as best as I can right now. You're very welcome. So let me know if it makes sense or if it's bad. Okay? Thanks.
Your eyes went wide when you said you were gone, and I thought she was so happy too.
Well, think about it. If you were living in the country trying to...
Yeah, no, that makes me happy. I'm not saying anything bad about it.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Okay,
I just can't imagine.
Why are you calling the one that's most likely?
Is it most likely?
Well, that there
'Cause I'm only
is the
good
question.
Okay, then I'll go for C.
Oh, I wanted to.
I like how I didn't even get... Because you guys can read, I didn't even get a chance to tell you what's what. So player A gets a point each time all 3 players match.
Wait, that fits. Because Akshaya's got A, and I got C. And then Jake, I guess
Bowen.
his last name's Bowen.
Yeah.
I like how you said, I guess. I guess your last names. Alright, player B gets a point. 2 of the 3 players match. Player C, kind of like odd man out. When none of the players match, you get a point. So I get to be your official scorekeeper. Ooh. Not even going to give Akshaya the option to not play and have me play.
Oh, that's why you did it. Why do you do the kill graphic instead of calligraphy?
Because it looks way better.
Oh.
So... And it's not very thick right now. But the thicker you go, the better it looks, honestly.
Do you know how to do calligraphy?
I do not.
Oh.
Versus just the regular...
They tried to teach us
regular
calligraphy
pen.
in church school that I went to at some point.
It just, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like slightly different. I see.
You see?
I see slight difference. Oh.
It gives it a
When
bit
they're
more
next to each
texture.
other, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so... We all know how rock, paper, scissors works, right?
Yeah.
Good, that doesn't matter.
I was gonna say.
What?
It doesn't matter how rock, paper, scissors
As long
works.
as we know to do rock, paper, or scissors.
Yes, you throw on a rock, paper, or scissors, throw on shoot. Ready? You gotta put your hands up. You gotta what are you talking about?
Oh, I will.
You don't know. No, you don't get to do that.
Theoretical probability.
Alright, we're gonna run this 20 times.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
He's trying.
Alright, but you guys have to tell me who gets the point, so your brains actually have to be turned on. So if you want, you can say what you're throwing, if you want to make your lives easier, I guess.
No.
But, oh my gosh. I'm waiting for you guys. I know It's harder.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh my god! I think B gets
So I think B gets a point. Yeah, because 2 people matched and Connor literally threw paper. I get the joke. You threw
Oh
paper.
wait, yeah, I did throw paper.
Wait, you didn't
You
even
just
think
said
about.
throw, and I was like, this looks throwable.
Yeah, you throw. This is throwing.
It's paper.
Okay,
Oh,
B got a point.
I don't have a rock though.
I do.
Ooh, rock.
I mean, it's really stone, but
Oh no.
you cannot throw this.
Okay.
I like my job too much.
Rock. Okay, go on.
All right, you ready? I'll count it. Jake's over there still frantically calculating probability. All right. How do you team up?
You
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
We did the same.
Everybody? Ooh, that's
See how it
A.
can't work.
No, I got paper.
Oh, you did paper?
Yeah.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, we have to be. That does not count. All right, get ready. And rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yay!
Wait, what was it?
It's not funny.
And rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
No!
And rock, paper, scissors, shoot. What was that?
Oh, it's B.
Because you guys are like putting them away too quick for me to see. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. To 2. Man. And a rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I keep doing the same one. I should probably change it.
And a rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And a rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And the rock,
Paper, scissors, shoot. If you guys want to call it, you can.
No!
Just still 2. And a rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's just
No!
funny to see how shy it is.
No!
You guys gotta call it.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Hey.
Yay! Okay.
You're gonna need to do some catching up.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh, that's Connor.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, what couldn't you do?
Wait, what was it?
It was me.
Wait, Jake or Connor?
It was me.
I did rock and then
Oh, it was B. Sorry, I thought you said it was me.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh!
C, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 10, 15, 16, 4 more.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yay!
She's gonna inhale her mask.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You get way too
Yeah!
About rock, paper.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No.
Maybe the moral of the story is we shouldn't let Jake have choice.
No.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You got a slash. Alright, I think that's all of it.
My probability is higher.
Now, y'all can calculate the probability
I don't actually
of each outcome if you would like.
I think I just got skills.
If you would like.
Can I just like take one?
If you would like.
Is there a reason these papers are here? Can I just take
Oh, they're for Math 7. You can use them if you want.
Can I get wrecked past 7?
Get wrecked.
I'm stealing your papers. Okay.
You guys are fun to teach. So, do we think that we are random enough to be pretty darn close to the theoretical?
Nah, I do scissors like 50% of the time.
But does it matter if you're not random if everyone else is? I'm like genuinely asking these questions. Because unless I look at the teacher guide, I don't even really know what the probabilities are right now.
It's like a third times a third times a third, right? For both A and Z, and then zero for B. What lesson is this?
313.
Thank you. Yeah, it is just a third times a third. B's more likely. This can be the other way around too. 1 times 2 for the second third.
You guys are allowed to talk to each other.
Guys, what are you guys getting?
You don't just have to talk to yourself.
What's the answer? Tell me now. Solution.
Tell me now.
Tell me the answer now. Wait a second. That's not right.
I want my like 7th graders to sit in with you guys and like, cause realizing something's wrong does not set you back at all. You're just like, oh, that's wrong, and you just like move forward immediately. Like they are still upset when they get wrong
Oh,
answers,
that's me.
and I want them to get past that. But every wrong answer you get is a wrong answer you can't like you know is wrong.
Yeah.
Like it's moving in the right direction. What sort of model are you guys using?
I'm using a tree diagram.
Oh.
Like this thing.
You're doing it in the smart way. I'm just like dot modeling it.
Do you guys even know this song?
No.
Yes, yes, this is stop.
It's from a fairly old band called the B-52s. It's a song called Rock Lobster.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Alright, if we tree diagram, you guys want to draw it up
A is
here?
1 knife, B is 6 knives, C is 2 knives.
Hey, I got that too.
I wonder what the shape recognition pen will do if I try to draw a tree diagram.
Let's do it.
I'll probably give you.
I said fun.
Oh my gosh, no.
You
A
said
is 1
puns?
9, B is 6 9,
Me and Connor
C
are
is 2 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think it doesn't know because it's not a shape.
What do you mean? A tree diagram is totally a shape.
Yeah, you made straight lines.
I mean, not really.
Actually, no, because it doesn't like it's not enclosed.
It's not.
Are there any unenclosed shapes, or do you have to be enclosed to be a shape? Is it
So, tree diagram. Or did we all get the same thing?
we all went.
So, everything should theoretically have a 1/3 chance every time it's thrown. But by the time we get out to 3 people, I also run out of screen. Right? Because there's like 3 layers. So, man, I wonder. What are these
But the
better
first
models?
one doesn't matter.
What do you mean the first one doesn't matter?
Because, like, how does the first one matter?
What do you mean?
Like,
The first one is the first person. Let's go.
okay, so, say this first one is. Okay, let's just get out a pen of some sort.
Just a regular.
It needs to be a color.
Like how all I have to do is start something on the board, and you guys just attack.
Okay, so this person, say they do rock, paper, or scissors. Do any of the, like, end victory things have anything to do with what particularly is wrong?
Yes.
No. So a rock, rock, rock is the same as a paper, 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 or a scissors, scissors, scissors.
Yeah, that's true.
So, or a rock, rock, paper, or a rock, rock, scissors are the same as a paper, paper, rock, or a paper, paper, scissors. So the first one doesn't matter. Because the end results.
But wait, didn't you say 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3? Didn't you give me?
Yeah, and I
three
said
fractions?
that's wrong. Because the first one doesn't matter.
Goofy goober.
That's what my, oh, that's wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure it was right, but you just overcounted.
What do you mean? How does the first person matter?
Because it matters.
So wait,
It's hard to
what?
explain, I just
Wait,
can't word
did
it.
we agree or not? What's the chance of player A getting a point?
1 knife.
1 9, right?
So, but you're arguing first person matters, and you're arguing they don't. But
Okay.
yet we got the
Wait,
same
how did you get
answer.
1 9, Jake?
That's what
I
I'm wondering.
calculated 1/3 of this times 1/3 there. What did you calculate?
Be
I
nice.
calculated how many of these were person A wins.
Okay, but how did you do it? What, like math? What times water plus water, whatever.
There wasn't any times or plus. I just did like, oh, rock, rock, rock means person A wins, and then I circled that one, and then I did the same thing for the other ones that person A wins, and then I did a different shape for the ones that person B wins.
So I don't know if you can argue what Connor's saying
Then I
by
added them up.
saying you didn't do math.
I did do math. I added them up.
Okay. So Connor's argument is he can defend that the first person doesn't matter because he ends up with 1/9 by doing 1/3 times 1/3.
Yeah.
But Jake's arguing the first person does matter because in the end they all have to match.
What? Actually, I think I did.
RPS chess,
Oh, wasn't that a
role playing.
No,
Rock, paper,
it was a
scissors,
rock,
chess.
paper, scissors, chess.
There was
What?
Oh, it was
It
in
was-
first
Okay,
in math.
if we get through
Oh yeah.
our
First in
lesson,
math.
Oh my
God.
goodness. Yeah.
That was so.
awesome.
okay. So wait, so grab a seat. We have to agree. We need to make an agreement, and we probably should do it through.
You have to know what the first person got in order to determine who wins.
Okay.
Sure, but that doesn't play into probability.
Yes, it does. Because you have to know what they got to calculate the probability.
Why do you have to know what they got?
Math! Oh, wow.
Great answer. Why you don't need to know what they got is because look at the victory situation, right? It says
Let me see what you did.
all of the. I literally just wrote that.
Your backpack is gonna take you out, man. Just move it.
That's not gonna help you. I wrote the answer down. What are you writing on my paper?
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Violation
goodness.
of personal space.
Jake, I'm right. I don't think you can tell me to silly goose when I'm right. I guess you can. But the first person doesn't matter because the end situations are not dependent on whether it's rock that is the three of a kind, paper, or scissors that's the three of a kind.
Yeah, but you still have to know
Why?
what the person got. Because you can't say there's three of a kind if you don't know the first thing.
Sure, but that doesn't play into probability.
It literally does. That's what I just said.
How?
I just told you.
How does the probability of
Say it
using
differently.
rock, paper, or scissors play into the probability? They're all even probabilities, right?
Yeah, so I think what you're saying is like, we don't need rock or paper, we can use just scissors. And then multiply it by 3 because the probability is the same for the other two.
You could do that, yeah. I think that works.
Yeah, I'll do it real quick. R. R. E. S.
I really am getting annoyed at my smart board cutting out like every 5 seconds.
Right? I tried writing and it didn't work. It was sad and annoying.
I think it might have to do with how far the cable runs. Like, it's just struggling to keep up. I might try to. It goes through the wall, is the thing. Like, so there's a drop behind here, is what it's called when you install stuff before you put the wall in. I might bypass the drop and see if that helps. Alright, I don't really want to draw anymore.
Yeah.
So, we're saying rock, 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 lobster has a chance of a not.
Yeah, it's the same because it's 1 9 because it's out of 9.
Yeah.
1 9,
Because the first one doesn't matter.
6 9, 2 9. So yeah, you can just use one of them. You don't have to use all 3.
Yeah. And you can even just use like the red and the green. You don't need to use the blue.
Yes, you do.
You need to know that it's there, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
you
play
don't need
into
to draw it out
probability.
because like you already know it's there.
Like, okay, you can just, you know how we
You
don't.
have to know what the
We-
first person
okay,
got
Jake,
in order to calculate
can
who won.
I don't care what you do.
Okay. Jake, let's say this is. So there's a squiggly here. The squiggly is guaranteed, right? It's guaranteed you will start there, right? And it is, if you're gonna look at
Can I
this.
see this aforementioned?
Okay. Are you okay? Maybe
Yeah.
I should do this. If you want to make a new page to just start a new drawing.
Okay.
Edit by air.
Oh, it needs to be there. Okay. So you got this squiggly here. Actually, let's mark them.
Please use the pen. It's like
X.
Sometimes more fun to draw.
Okay, so we got
It's like
X,
finger
Fun to draw with
painting.
your fingers.
and then it goes out into 3 equal probability.
See how annoying that is when the pen cuts out?
Yeah. Yeah. Right? These, okay, and right here, right? Chicken feet.
I was about to say they look like chicken feet.
The probability of this is, or wait, I need to. The probability of this is the same as the probability of this, which is the same as the probability of this, which is the same as the probability of this. They're all equally probable, right?
Right, but you need to know which ones
Do
are
we
which
do
in
that?
order to calculate
No,
the
you-
minutes.
Alright, hold on. I don't disagree with Connor yet, so we should let him keep going.
Okay, so all of these are equally probable. I guess we don't really need to go.
Just make the dots who make it better.
So-
I don't, by
Let's
the
say
way, I
this
think you
does
guys
that, but
are
let's
agreeing.
just zoom in on this part, right? Just like imagine this is its own tree diagram, independent.
So is
of
that
the
like
other.
the rock tree diagram or
Yeah.
something?
So let's say this is wrong, right?
That's a P, but okay.
It is. Give me the paper one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is wrong. It's like the. It's like.
Look, I feel like you did that on purpose.
I actually did. It's like the X in this situation. It doesn't matter. Because all 3 of these are equally probable, and the end result of who wins is not dependent on specifically what was rolled. It's dependent on the relationship between what was rolled.
Yeah, but you still need to know it to determine what the relationship is.
You don't because, okay, so let's say this is wrong, and up here is another wrong, and then
Oh,
up here
Mr.
is another
Hudson
wrong.
raising his
I have
hand.
a question.
Oh, Mr. Hudson.
Thank you for calling on me. So is what you're saying is that your throw of rock or paper or scissors is independent of somebody else's throw, but because this game isn't comparing throws, the winner is dependent. Is that what you're saying? That like the throws themselves are independent, but who gets a point does depend, but only after the first throw.
It only depends after the first throw because
Yeah,
because you're measuring what the winner is the relationship between them, which is equally likely in all of them.
So I think what you're saying is dependent.
Okay,
So,
sure.
if you draw the chicken thing,
Yeah.
Hold on, I got another problem that we can circle back to this. Let's come back to this.
so you have
This
the
is-
chicken.
Hold on, we got too many chicken feet. Let's come back to this. This game got too complicated, so I threw it out the window, and because I have a window, I have no window.
You don't have. Oh, yeah, you have one in.
I have like glass that goes elsewhere, but I don't really consider them windows.
You have a garage door. You can throw it into Mr. Hall's room.
Yeah.
Sure, we open it 6 inches and throw the rock paper scissors game out. Pick a tile. Pick a tile, any tile. Okay, not quite any tile. If you want to win, you gotta get square and a circle that are very specific. So, here's the deets. The bag with squares contains 3 yellow, 1 blue, and 2 red. Don't be a square, man. Alright. The bag with
Why would
circles.
they say it like that? Say just 3 yellow, 2 red, and 1 blue. That's, why?
Right, why are they not in numerical
It
order?
hurts my brain.
Fix the world, Connor. Go fix the world. In order to win the game, because of course you want a large stuffed animal. Who doesn't want a large stuffed animal?
Wait, we get a large stuffed animal?
Yeah, when you win the game.
Yay!
Now, well, you gotta tell me what the probability of winning the game is. Yeah, this just went from a game to like school.
Okay,
Alright, so-
I got one blue square, one red circle.
It
Can I have a
costs-
stuffed animal now?
It costs $2 to play.
Marty and Jerry.
Wow, nerds.
Nerds, right? Now, have you seen Mark Rober's carnival scam video? Oh gosh, how have you guys not seen this?
Like Mark Wahlberg sound really?
No, Mark Rober. All right, I can't keep my recording going, but go look up Mark Rober. He's great.